Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SINT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action, Tuesday, broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. To summarize today's pretty much chart, today's price movement. Now, I'm not saying this next comment towards the company. I don't know anything about the company. I'm making it based on how the price acted today. So from a price action perspective, this thing was just a pure classic pump and dump. I mean, when you stop and think about the fact that, and my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So let's, applying that, did the price make a nice move? Well, I mean, when you consider that the price closed right there on Monday, and then all of a sudden on Tuesday gapped up here, and then after the gap up went all the way up there, I think everybody would agree that, yeah, that's definitely a very, very impressive move. Now, the second part of the definition, within a relatively short amount of time, all of this price action also happened in the same exact day. So again, I think we can all agree this happened in a very short amount of time. And then the final part is that the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So from way up there, it ultimately closed right there. And in a very literal sense, the price literally went right back to where it started. So if that's not a pump and dump, I don't know what is. Now, this also brings about an interesting scenario going forward. And this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while. But if you haven't, I'm sure you've seen stocks that go through a pump and dump, and then they approach key areas on the chart. And, they can have some pretty interesting bounces. And the price is definitely right at a key level of the chart right here at 14 cents. I mean, you go back through the history of the chart and you can see right there, price found some support right there, found some support. And once again, as of right now, the price found some support. Now, don't get me wrong, and I wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because the price has bounced off 14 before does not mean it's guaranteed to bounce off it again. But it's at least logical to wonder, I wonder if the price is gonna, stabilize out here and then, not necessarily go back up to 22, 23, but even if it were going up to 18 or 19, from a percentage standpoint, that's still pretty solid. So definitely a lot of, people are going to be watching that 14-cent mark going into Wednesday. So let's see if that level can hold up. But overall, like I said, summarizing today's price movement, total pump and dump. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.